2019 Pluggnb? Get that out of here. If you're here watching this, that means you want to learn how to make that new, catchy, clean, new wave Pluggnb. And I'm going to show you all how to do just that in today's video. Now, before we get into it, if you want to keep up with everything that I'm working on, make sure to follow me on Instagram @_JoshBay. But without further ado, let's hop right into this. So the beat that I'm going to be breaking down in today's video takes a lot of inspiration from Martin and Gina by Autumn and Summers, produced by Julian and Oliver. Now, as I'm sure we all know, a lot of the older Plug and Pluggnb use a lot of instruments and sounds that come from Purity, but I think that recently a lot of Pluggnb songs are sort of steering away from Purity, and there's a lot more sounds coming from Expand and Xenology. And so with that in mind, I grabbed the SA Rocker from the pop piano section in Xenology. Then we got this massive MIDI right here. Doesn't even fit. Now, the original MIDI was from Jose. This is what it looked like, and I kind of shuffled around the chords and added some of my own and turned it into this. Then I copied that MIDI over onto this sound from Expand. This is the Mark I electric piano, and you can see there's a few more notes here just to add a little bit of variation. So yeah, we have those two as the main part of the melody for the chords. And the next up, this is taking a lot of inspiration from Martin and Gina. I got this percussive thing, it's called the pitch tabla. Basically what I wanted was a very plucky, like acoustic sounding guitar. And then going back to Xenology, I got the Lush strings. It's definitely my favorite string preset. And it's the same with old Pluggnb as it is for new Pluggnb, but if you're going to use a string in your melody, you want to make sure that the notes are very extended and you're not doing too much with it. And another thing that I heard in Martin and Gina that I really liked was like this distorted guitar riff. So I sort of try to replicate that here with this MIDI. And the sound is called the Les Paul lead. Then we just got this bell from Xenology, the childlike bell. I ducked it a lot to make sure it sits in the background, but it helps add a little bit of texture to the melody. And then I grabbed the bubbling harp from Expand, and I just made this little counter melody. And then when it comes to any type of Pluggnb, I always try and make some sort of catchy lead pattern. So here's this pattern I made using a lead from Surge. And then to sort of layer with that, I got this organ from Expand. This is the Jazz Moore organ. And yeah, that's the main part of the melody, at least for the hook. I do have some more sounds here, like this electric guitar and sax that comes in during the verse, and also a second lead for the verse and the intro. So let me just play those real quick. And there we have all the parts of the melody finished up, so I'm gonna move on to the drums. So when you listen to older Pluggnb music from like Autumn, Summers, and Can, you'll notice that a lot of the drums sound very muddy and almost like incoherent in a way. But as time went on, I think that the Pluggnb beats have gotten a lot more clean and crisp. And so I tried to go for that sound with these drums here. Here's the hi-hat pattern, and we just have a simple clap pattern. And then we got this perk right here. The simple plug snare. This bongo. The sort of tom perk. Then this chant. And this open hat. Then for the 808, all you gotta do is come over to your original chords and copy over the bass line. Just paste that onto your 808. You can see that this 808 was pitched to different keys, so you're just gonna have to adjust it till it sounds right, like that. And then I also played with a few glides here and here. When it comes to doing Pluggnb drums, I think that a lot of the bounce just comes from the percussion. I got some great ones down below in the description if you need some good Pluggnb kits. And yeah, here's how it all sounds together.
Thank you, Joe.
And yeah, that's how to make new wave Pluggnb for autumn and summers. Just keep in mind with your melody, it's all about making it catchy and clean and sort of having that authentic, natural sound to it. And for your drums, keep them bouncy and fill in all of those gaps using whatever types of perks and snares that you might want to use. And lastly, is just to throw on all those typical plug effects and transitions. But I'm going to play this full beat at the end of the video, and that's going to be about it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.